Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Monday. Welcome back to another episode of Intermission, number 59. I am your host, Jarvis Ziggy Newsome. Back. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that shit. I'm back. You can find me on IG at Ziggy the Lionhearted. And my co-host right here, always, the Howard Jerome.
What's going on?
You all right?
We just got to work on the timing.
That time was like a little off.
But hey, what can we say? Elijah, hey, you're making improvements, dog. I like it.
He's Elijah today, people.
Yes,
so far.
He earned his name.
So
However,
far.
he didn't leave my stuff up there long enough. But I am Howard Edwards, and you can find me at Howard_Jerome on Instagram and Howard Jerome on Facebook.
There you go.
Boom. Except the thing is missing.
That underscore. But hey.
Fuck it. Hey, you know what? You're about 80% right today.
I give him 85. I give him 85 right now. You know, hey, he came up with the little episode 59.
As long as all I need to see is improvements and that you're trying, dog.
Right.
So, but yeah, thank you guys for being here again on another lovely Monday. We've got a great show planned for y'all.
Yes, we do.
Reviews,
yes, we do.
some hopeful content, and then of course a few good trailers. The Avengers, Fantastic Beast. Holy shit! I almost cried. It was beautiful,
man. And then I asked on Facebook today, and just to let y'all know, we're gonna put this out on the IG account as well. What are some adaptations you want to see make it to the big screen, or even on TV? Because right now it's a lot that's being adapted, and I mean, like I said, I did a quick little breakdown. Comic books, okay. I mean, yes, it's Marvel and DC, but you're starting to see other smaller companies get their stuff out. Image, I think Dark Horse and Valiant definitely start putting some stuff out. Of course, books have always been adapted.
I'm just waiting for them to come out. There were some fucking dope ones that people were mentioning. I was like, shoot.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to those in a second. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give my. In each category, the ones I want to see. Like comic book, I want to see Moon Knight on Netflix.
So, but isn't Moon Knight just like a Batman thing again?
Well, no, but then he's got that split personality. He's crazy. He's not like,
Batman.
Batman always worked out for him.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Moon Knight.
Oh wait, because he doesn't his personality changes with the phases of the moon and shit.
Right. And it's based on Deadpool, Captain America, Spider-Man, and Wolverine.
So is the full moon version of him the crazy one?
I think that's the actual him being himself. No, you know what? That's New Moon. The full moon is the crazy version, I think.
Dope. All right,
I think that was the one where he almost killed Daredevil.
Oh, wait, he's Marvel?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel? Dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had a storyline. It was a dope storyline called The Blood Moon.
I'm lying. I totally knew that because it's on that fucking poster I just got that Dominic just got the other day.
Yeah.
And he's on there. He's like, who the fuck is that? That's Moon Knight.
Yeah.
I said it as if I knew who Moon Knight was, like, beyond just, like, one of my rants and tumbles down the Marvel tunnel.
Books, we know A Wrinkle in Time just came out, although the movie sort of failed. Ready Player One, just dropped in a couple of weeks. That's from a book. The Da Vinci Code, it's quite a few of them that's adapted from books. Cartoons and toys. I didn't realize, Transformers, G.I. Joe.
There are two really good ones on here, and my boy Marcus and actually I think your brother on here too pointed out. Fucking Thundercats, dog.
Dude.
See, and his thing, I gotta like this. Thundercats
No, that's my
was
cousin
like,
Mike.
okay, yeah. So Thundercats, like they have like this. They've had this trailer, this fan made trailer that's been teasing on YouTube forever, and I was like, man, that would be super dope if they went ahead and did that one. That was actually my nickname in college. Actually, was Thundercat. I was like, yeah. But then of course that last Airbender, that'd be
right.
That
well, let me start at the top because
horrible.
For a book wise, I wanted Servant of the Bones. It's an Anne Rice book. I think I talked about it before, about the genie who wakes up with no master to witness a murder. Yeah. And so, like, he's, like, confused already because he has no master.
Yeah.
And he realized he was awakened to witness this murder.
Yo, we just got fucking spammed on here right now.
Again?
Oh, shit. Yo. Elijah, you might need to handle up on that on the Facebook Live if you can delete that.
Yeah, we got some spam showing up.
Oh, shit.
But it's a really good Anne Rice book because he talks about, because he's from the days of Mesopotamia.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets tricked into becoming a genie because he found out he had a disease, if I'm not mistaken. It's like, oh, I found a way to help extend your life.
Yeah.
So they poured molten hot gold on him while he's alive. And he has to sit there, hold the pose as the gold dries. And he then becomes a genie. Like, it's gruesome how he becomes a genie.
That's wild as shit.
Right. Now, man, and now that we got the CGI and stuff to pull something like that off,
yeah,
I think that would be a pretty dope thing to see.
Junior's put on your God of War. I can tell you already who I'd like to see play God of War.
We talked about that.
Fucking Rock.
But I have to give
or Tom Hardy. I think that's who we agreed upon last time. Would be Tom Hardy playing.
If they do the new God of War.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Celtic one. Or
but I like him if they did Modern Warfare. Because, you know, there was the two English assault guys, Soap and McTavish. I want Tom Hardy and Liam Neeson.
I don't know if I would want to see He-Man.
I think if you did a He-Man, you had to do it sort of like Thor Ragnarok. It can't take itself seriously.
Well, see, the thing is that I feel like people would protest seeing a dude running around in like some underpants all day.
But they probably wouldn't.
Like,
they probably would change it.
But see, the LGBTQ community would be all over that movie.
Right.
Like thinking that's bad. Because, I mean, He-Man was always trolled for being like a homoerotic type movie.
Yeah.
And especially like the Geico commercials they have now, right?
Oh, yes.
But I totally would be down to go watch that movie. I think it'd be hilarious. Like you said, if they didn't take it too seriously.
I think they could work.
Like a live action He-Man, that would be so strange. Who would you pick as Skeletor? First off, that'd be the one. I think it would be a hard person to cast.
Well, one, you don't necessarily need his face, but you need that voice.
Yeah, but I would love to see that be like a real life character, not a CGI character. Like kind of how they did like Ronan the Accuser, how they had him like in makeup.
Or Red Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Whereas like they're made up.
I want a comedian to be Skeletor.
Well, it's gotta be. There's gotta be a dark comedian, bro. Anthony Jeselnik would be good. I think his name is Anthony, isn't it?
His voice too deep though. Skeletor got that real high.
Yeah. So if they did, his humor mixed with somebody like, I'm sorry.
You think Trevor Noah could do it?
See, Trevor Noah, like his comedy is like his delivery is so like it's sarcastic. It's not like and dry. It's not like that weird ghoulish type
if
voice.
you watch some of the old He-Man, Skeletor was an asshole.
No, he's an asshole for sure, but he's always kind of, at least in the way I remember, he's always been kind of like whiny,
Yeah.
So it's got to be somebody like who's had like a whiny voice. Like I could even picture Dave Chappelle, like old Dave Chappelle before he was like Jack Dave Chappelle. Who?
Tom Hiddleston. Loki.
I could see that.
I could see that. Like I said, good call, Junius. And also, Junius, well, he said God of War, but homie Jeffrey said video games are right for the picking. Here's the problem I realized because we're going to talk about Tomb Raider a little bit later on in the show, is that you have to catch the game while it still has its hold on pop culture. Like, you can't wait for 10 years from now to do a Modern Warfare movie.
I mean, yeah, unless it's like something like fucking huge, like.
Right.
Something like Sonic. Like, you could do a Sonic movie right now because they still got a TV show out. People,
Right.
People know who the hell Sonic is. But
Right.
Tomb Raider is like, what the fuck is that?
Like I said, in the video game world, like, it hasn't really, they tried putting it on the newer systems. But, I mean, we're talking gaming early 90s. Early 90s, like PlayStation 1. And remember when they gave us that garbage-ass Super Mario Brothers?
You know, I'm not going to show on that movie too much because let me tell you, I know it's going to the live action when they go over.
Yeah.
I have a love-hate relationship with that movie because back when we were younger, we had just moved to Texas. My mom, we were putting this back when Walmart had layaway and shit, didn't have almost money in the world.
Right.
So this is one of the things my mom put on layaway with, like this VHS player and shit that we were getting and TV and stuff. And I just remember waiting for like fucking 4 months to see that goddamn movie. Yeah. And I watched it. I was like, oh, this is so good and bad at the same time. And I think I was like maybe like 10 or 12.
That might be our next Facebook.
Nostalgic ass movies that end up sucking when you go back.
Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure movies.
Dude, but you go back. Like, that movie doesn't even make fucking sense. Like even in the storyline of Mario, like what are them damn shoes about? Like I get they needed something to stomp on them with, but
and to jump. Anyway, Grandfather Clock, one of our guest hosts over there at the Boom Bap, he said the Batman versus Predator storyline.
Batman versus Predator.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that.
That was in DC because Predator, the comic book, belonged to Dark Horse, if I'm not mistaken, and DC and Dark Horse decided to work together. And the Predator was looking for Batman because they wanted to hunt the best.
Bro, you don't want them hands, dog. No. Why would you do that to yourself, Predator?
Yeah. Who else got? I see a lot of He-Mans. Like I said, my cousin said Thundercats. He also said Silverhawks, which I think would be cool, a little so spacey.
Yo, what they should redo, or if they make He-Man, I'm still stuck with this He-Man thing, is if they did it like, what's their fucking movie with the quarterback from the Jets? I can't remember it now. Flash Gordon. No, they made it, styled it like Flash Gordon, or just remade Flash Gordon.
His hair was like
Bro, that would be hilarious if they styled it like Flash Gordon and made He-Man.
Right.
Who the fuck would play He-Man now?
I hate to say it,
I keep want to say The Rock.
I want to say Chris Hemsworth, but shit, that's too much like Thor.
Chris Hemsworth could do it.
He could have done it.
He's got the delivery for it. And he like kind of comes off as like big and dumb sometimes.
Right.
Like not saying, whatever. Fuck him.
Nah, I said Icon and Rocket, which was a DC Milestone comic book, which was one of the dopest comics because she was the first ever single mom.
Yeah.
They actually went through her pregnancy in the comic book, and he's a black Republican.
Juicy.
Right. But, he was there at the days when Republicans were for African Americans. So he doesn't understand, like, he's still trying, because he's an alien. And the form he took was that of the slave family that found him.
See, yeah, but I don't.
It's interesting, but I think I would rather see, like, a cartoon adaptation of that. I wouldn't mind seeing some.
I just thought of something stupid that would be a funny movie, cartoon movie.
Right.
Tom and Jerry. I had this conversation the other day about Looney Tunes, man. I miss Looney Tunes. Those were some funny ass. How do you have a cartoon that has no words and it's just fucking hilarious?
I don't know, but they did it for years. Mike also said Witchblade in the Darkness. I want to see that as a Netflix show. That was one of the dopest Image comic books ever.
Yeah.
And I think TNT had Witchblade for a while, but they don't need that's some the comic books are dark, like.
Yeah, and I think it would be a good approach having Netflix do them because one of the things that we've seen is when Netflix takes on these darker comic book roles, right. they do them justice.
Wait, let me see. Do we got Earlene watching? Because she said The Lost Gate, which is a 3-book series from Orson Scott Card. And I'm always looking for other stuff to read. So let me see. See, we ain't got the output shit.
Yeah, I thought about bringing my computer in here because I figured Elijah would not have our TV on. Shit.
Let me see. Let me see.
I'm still waiting for my. Look at that fucking look. Don't you look at me like that, intern? I'll jump over this table, come at you like a spider monkey.
You're all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Anyways, before I even go on into that, this portion of the show is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the U.S. offer financial education? 33% of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month. And 39% say they don't have enough savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463 or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary I'm sorry, Elijah, you almost lost it. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services.
So we're going back and looking at this thing. I think he was trying to show us a game, and Junius actually says what I'm about to say right now. Video games are kind of hit and miss. I can't really think of a game. I mean, unless you do like a Tom Clancy game that have a long. Yeah, but like without those,
but
without have a
actually a
storyline
book.
though. I know all his games always come out to be books, but it's like I'm trying to think of something that would have a good storyline that would actually translate over.
I think had Assassin's Creed been done right, properly,
that had potential. It could have been.
It could have been a whole lot better. I think like one, the problem that you have with video games, a lot of them play like movies already. So do you have to make the decision, do I make a movie about something that's already plays like a movie, or do I try to do something different? I think too many try to be different.
But I don't know. It's like I can't really think of any like. Well, okay. Take for instance like Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat could have been good. It was a shit storyline.
Konnichiwa, Clinton. Thanks for joining us, man, over there in Japan.
And they like trailed, especially in the first one, they trailed the line of having a new fresh take on the video game.
Right.
It was just shittily done. The storyline itself was actually pretty solid, even with Annihilation.
Right.
The storyline was solid, but the graphics were horrible, especially in Annihilation, which makes no sense. The movie that comes later has way worse graphics, and then some of the actor portrayals were just fucking shit.
I think too, that's one of those ones. Maybe like I said, there might be another Facebook discussion. The adaptations we want to see redone. We talked about that a little bit earlier, but there was an anime movie that I used to watch, and then I sat here and thought about it. I wanted it, but I was like, fuck, this is where RoboCop stole that fucking idea. It's called 8 Man After. It's about a detective who basically has his memory wiped out, becomes a cyborg. Now he still has his human form, but he can change into the cyborg form at the same time.
So he's like a Beetleborg. Have you ever seen Beetleborgs?
Yeah.
Beetleborgs should have a fucking movie. Actually,
it doesn't look that drastic.
Yeah. I just thought of a video game I'd want to see, actually.
Which
was
one?
VR Troopers, but it's too close to Power Rangers.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The movie Power Rangers, I definitely would say I was satisfied with. But if they fucking did VR Troopers, because it was like a little bit darker than Power Rangers, even though it's like the same genre.
Yeah.
From like of other stolen movies from Japan.
8 Man After.
Actually, I think I've seen this.
And it's actually it was a dope movie.
Yeah.
Because he's still, like, his conscience is steady trying to come back into it.
Find the worst picture. There's some cooler pictures on it.
Well, yeah, that's actually the poster, I think. I want to say. And that was a dope one, I think. But then when I thought about it, like, fuck, that's RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
Except RoboCop couldn't go back to human form, but the story's pretty much RoboCop. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, we've been stealing shit from, like, Japan. I mean, Power Rangers literally is completely stolen about.
You know what? Would be a cool, dark anime to do live action? Vampire Hunter D.
That keeps popping up in my timeline lately. You're the third person I've seen bring up that, and I've never seen it.
The anime was a little dark. I mean, those the days where they didn't care.
Mm-hmm. I want to see Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Y'all laugh. I used to like Sailor Moon. They had the stupidest names, like Tuxedo Mask. Like, I was like, can you get any more uncreative? This guy's name is Tuxedo Mask because he wore a tuxedo and a mask. Perfect.
But that's going to do it for us. We're going to keep the conversation going on Facebook, and it's going to move over to IG as well about adaptations you want to see. I'm going to probably think of a few more. So
no, that was me.
Okay. So definitely make sure you hit us up. You're sitting here watching the show, listening to the show. Let me see. I think Cassandra, she's a fan. She loves the questions. I know that. She's always gave us some really good ones on those questions. Let me see here. No, she didn't say nothing yet. Like, there's a few people I know that I can tag every time with this, and they're gonna give me some real, like Clinton. The Last of Us, that video game, that's a dope one.
I'm not familiar.
It's basically like sort of apocalyptic.
Yo, any video game is apocalyptic.
Imagine Logan in the apocalypse. What you got?
Rick and Morty live action. Also, I just got depressed. They better not be fucking trolling again.
Marcus Griffin said he wants to see some more grand scale biblical movies. We just had
Get
that.
the fuck out of here. I don't want to see any more Bible movies ever. They're either I don't. There's only one good Bible movie ever, and that was the original Moses movie.
Yeah.
The old school one with the green smoke as the angel of death.
Yeah.
Other than that, I've never liked a Bible movie after that one. Oh wait, that's a lie. Also, Prince of Egypt was dope. Shout out to Disney.
Prince of Egypt was pretty dope.
That was a great movie.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more though, because they always come out shitty, and they always do some weird stuff to it. And
Yeah.
that's cool. Yo, would be cool though.
What's that?
They're probably never gonna see this in America, but like I would. So if you ever look at like old like Hindi, Sanskrit religious stuff,
Yeah.
they talk about like these wars between them and like Vishnu and all that. I think it's Vishnu. I could be wrong, but that would be a fucking dope movie.
It could be.
It's like ancient alien wars.
Right.
If you watch those ancient alien theorist shows, shout out to Jada for that because that's her thing. But if you go on her Instagram, it actually says that her job is being an ancient astronaut theorist. So she's deeply entrenched in the aliens. It's awesome.
See, mine say I'm the last starfighter, so.
Mine just says I like tacos. Oh, actually, no, I've changed it recently to
Seuss
reflect
hands?
business and all that stuff.
Hands of Seuss.
Yes.
You need to go
There
back
we
to that.
Yes. You know I stole that from the mighty shampoo bracelets himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Ghostface. Oh fuck, I forgot what it's called now. It's like a rap critic.
Oh, yeah, you told me about
Big
that.
Ghost
Yeah,
Chronicles,
Yeah,
there you
you
go.
told me about that. Thanks for checking us out on Facebook Live. We're going to keep on talking about a few more things, including video game adaptations with our review of Tomb Raider. Make sure you check us out on all major platforms like iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play, Stitcher, Spreaker, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. And you go on iTunes, make sure you give us a review, give us some feedback, let us know what you think, what you want to see. Maybe you have an idea for a show that, hey, who knows, you may end up on the show. We don't have a lot of guests here, but, you know, if you want to come hang with us, you know, we'll bring beer, have some fun in the show. Also, we ask that you share this Facebook Live post, you know, and the entire show, you know. And I know it seems like y'all wonder where we've been, but we're still around. We're still here. And it's only going to get better, people, especially this year. Starting this week. Shit, Pacific Rim Uprising. Lastly, we ask that you give us money.
Give us all your money. All of it. Don't even think about it. Don't hesitate. All of it.
www.thesphere.tv/donate. You can give us a single donation or you can go a monthly donation. And what that does is it helps us not only keep the lights on in this place, but when we do interactions with our fans, it's weird saying fans, with our people. Shit, that's even worse.
Lovely listeners out
Yeah.
there. Those, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was about to get weird.
Anyways, it helps us do stuff like take you guys to the movies. Last thing we did was It. We all went to go see It. Had a good time. And like I said, with all the movies,
It was fun.
with all the movies that's coming out right now, it's definitely something we want to do with you guys again. So that donation helps us do that. So we're gonna have this conversation, keep on going.
Help to buy fresh ass shirts.
Yeah. Star Wars, Hattori Hanzo. Deal with it, bitches.
You know, I've been trying to figure out what that said, and I just got it now.
Yeah.
Fucking Kill Bill.
Yeah, Hattori Hanzo. But that's going to do it for Facebook Live. We're going to get through this review real fast because I'd rather talk about the trailers more than anything today. So
I want to talk about all of it.
yeah, let's
All
go ahead
of
and get
it.
this going and make sure you check us out.
All up it.
All right. Now, like I said, talking about Tomb Raider, and like I said, it's actually a decent watch. Am I going to say, is it...
Did you pay for it or did you movie pass it?
Oh, I'm moving past it. But like I said, I think it's just this movie should have came out about 10 or 15 years ago.
How are the graphics on it? That's what I'm concerned about.
Graphics good because they weren't doing like overly graphic and stuff like that. That basically did just more real time, real setting kind of, things with it. It's actually her becoming the Tomb Raider, while she's looking for her dad.
Gotcha.
So,
was her dad dead? Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Go up. All right, we're at 25 minutes. Go up to 28 because I'm not going to talk long on this. Her dad wasn't dead. He was actually there at the tomb trying to keep everyone out. Because in the tomb was like a curse. Everyone was like a curse, but they figured out it wasn't a curse. It was just that the Empress had a plague. It was pretty much just like fucked you up on touch.
So
that was
then it was just by an accident that people got fucked up. Just going there by.
Well, no. The legend had it as the curse and all that, but she was actually had a plague.
Well, what I'm saying, was it like an intentional plague, or was it just so happened that she fucked up, got this plague, died, and then anybody who got there got plague?
Well,
and then
she was a carrier for this plague, and she was the one who exiled herself. But in the stories and the legends, they cast her to this place, but she was trying to save everybody. And that's when they found out, like, oh, shit, she did this to herself.
Okay.
So, like I said, it plays really good. It's a decent watch, seriously. Like, the one thing they had to do, I think they was studying the Michael Bay film. Not Michael Bay.
That's a fucking Michael Bay film?
No.
I'm not watching it. It's on principle.
Who's the guy? Oh, Zack Snyder. They study a little bit of him, 'cause a lot of the action sometimes, it's just like, did we really need slow motion at this point?
So I was going to ask, because there's a scene in there that keeps, anytime I hear this movie, I always think of it, but a scene where she's jumping over the gorge. Is that one in slow motion?
Yeah.
I can't watch this fucking movie.
And like I said, it seems like every time she jumps in this movie, it's...
Because in the trailer, it looks like she was nowhere near making it over there.
No.
Did she make the jump?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I hate this movie already. But before we go on, we need to shout out this portion of this portion of the show is sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting your business and looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or to sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. I don't know why I've said two words so weird. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is sure to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. Jerry Lee is not going to pay me for that one today because I fucked up.
All right, so yeah, I'm done with the spoiler. Thanks for joining us back. But like I said in the beginning of the show during Facebook Live, I think video game movies are so ripe for the picking, but they need the right person to come and do them.
They need the right game, if we're just being honest.
Yeah, you can't sit up here and pick, oh, well, this game was hot. One of the best to me / video games, technically it's not, Pixels with Adam Sandler.
That movie sucked.
I liked it.
I thought it was I thought it was like just a series. To me, it just became played off as like a series of fart jokes. Like
it really was. But I love Peter Dinklage was the best thing about that movie.
So he's always funny in everything he fucking plays
I
in.
always say, I just want Serena.
Did you realize he played an elf? He was the writer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I went back and watched Elf like a few weeks ago, and he's the fucking children's book story writer. It's fucking hilarious.
I just like that he has fun. He has fun with his roles. I mean, and he's a great actor. I mean,
yeah.
What he does as Tyrion is just fucking dope.
There was this meme. It was like a Game of Thrones calendar, and he was like, "You bastards would give me the shortest month out of the year."
Yeah, I saw that. But no, it wasn't a meme. I think he actually said that on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But they made it into a meme, but that was like a real fucking thing. It's
Like he put on Twitter, it was like, "You bastards would give me the shortest month out of the year."
I was cracking. I was like, "Dog, it's almost funny."
It's like it's so because it's true makes it even funnier.
Yeah, yeah. But
it's like the video games. Like I said, I think because thing is, it's such a large market for one.
Yeah.
And it's rare. Like you can start looking at Game of the Year or like Game of the Year nominees. I say start looking at stuff like that.
See, honestly, I think it would have to be more of like Not even that shit. It's like, what games would you play over and over again?
Right.
Like, if you had the playability to play, it's like, okay, I just beat this shit. I'm going to play it again. And then, like
I think
you
that's
go back and do all the extra shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what hurt me about the Assassin's Creed movie. Because I used to play, like, even the new one I played is pretty fucking dope. The where he's Egyptian. The assassin is Egyptian.
yeah.
That one is one. Yeah, Origins. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins. That is one of the dopest games I've played. And you can go back and play the side movies.
Is he black or white in that game?
He's Egyptian.
Well, what color is that?
Like, closer to us than them.
Okay. I was like, is he like the French Egyptian interpretation, or like, what does he look like?
Yeah, it's closer to us than them. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But when you see his face, like,
yes. Now, that was a fucking quality game. I can get behind that.
Which
That
one?
is Mega Man.
oh, fuck yeah.
Mega Man or fucking like
Metroid.
Samus or something. Yeah.
I take
yeah.
Metroid.
Samus is shit. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fucking dope. Both of those, they have like creative storylines, and like Mega Man would be really cool to see online. However, I feel like it would get like there's a Disney show, like kids show.
Shit, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember.
It was like that big ass blue dude with the
Yeah.
weird fucking mustache, and there's
Yeah.
like a chicken pink.
Yeah.
Like it's a really goofy game, like TV show.
I
but I
think
feel like that's how they
I
would
think
make it look
Metroid
dope.
might be the better one to go with out of that.
I just feel like it'd be too much like RoboCop.
But the thing is, she's still human, though.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I
respect.
just mean like in terms
Oh, yeah.
of like material. and shit
to me, like
that.
Mega Man would be too much like RoboCop.
Yeah.
I think Metroid would be damn near like a smaller version of Pacific Rim with the suit and all.
Actually, yeah. But I mean, you know.
And then you actually put like a really good story with that one. You ain't got to go Pacific Rim-ish.
Yeah. But dog, so we got these fucking trailers.
All right, let's start with the first one. 'Cause
Fucking
the second one's going to easily
trailers.
be a 10-minute to 15-minute conversation. All right, first trailer drops, teaser trailer. Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Roll that beautiful bean footage, Elijah.
I have a few issues with this though, like that. You
Dude,
can't operate on fucking Hogwarts ground, unless of course
But Dumbledore did it, remember?
no. Dumbledore left because of Fawkes, and then when they apparated later on, they were off grounds. They had to leave. But no, when he
Remember
ra-
when him and Harry went to go find the Horcrux?
he wasn't. No, he walked off. They walked off the grounds. He had to meet them outside of the fields. It went on grounds. Like if you go watch all the critiques of this shit, everybody's like, "Yo, you can't apparate on
Right,
this."
yeah, I saw that. But then, no, when they came back, they was in the tower.
Who? Because Voldemort, even Snape had to fly out. That's when they learned that he could fly. He didn't apparate either.
I'm talking about when Harry and Dumbledore came back,
Mm-hmm.
when Snape killed them. They was in the tower on the grounds. They apparated into the tower.
So I think that was after they took off the fucking charm. But before that, because that's how you stopped dark wizards from being able to come in.
Right.
So now, of course, if this is before he's put on the
he's not
charms,
head-
it makes sense yet.
Yeah, he's not headmaster yet.
What's interesting though is a couple things. Back up. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then, but there's a few things on here. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and this is coming from another from another show that I watched. They pointed out that Credence, and it's in this trailer.
Yeah.
Is fucking a Lestrange. He's actually like we found out who his parents are, and if you look at that chart,
Yeah.
when you go back, it actually has it on there that Credence, whatever his last name is,
Right.
who really is adopted. And this woman right here,
Yeah.
it's thought that she might be actually who fucking Nagini is. There was a fan theory about that. Oh, so that family tree right there. That's a little strange family tree, just like how the blacks have it at their house.
Yeah.
And on the one that's on the right, it gives you the lineage of the Lestranges,
Yeah.
and Credence's name is on there if you pause it.
Oh shit.
So that's going to be pretty interesting to see that he actually may be related to Bellatrix Lestrange. And I'm curious to see.
And we do know with Newt, what was it? It was Bellatrix's sister,
No, yeah, she's
his ex-wife,
no, not her sister, her grandma.
her grandma. Okay, yeah.
Now, it would be interesting because they're saying that he could very well, Credence could be like their grandfather or some shit. Because so the thing is that the Asian chick who like does that thing,
Yeah.
I'm assuming she's Asian. She looks like it. Is there's like some weird curse that happens in the Harry Potter that doesn't get mentioned in Harry Potter, but in the Harry Potter universe, where you slowly become a fucking snake.
Yeah.
And it's a blood poison, and that she is one of these people who has this disease, and that they're dating, but that she eventually becomes Nagini, who becomes a Horcrux, but also that Credence. So like the Nagini is like a little strange and all this. It was just a weird tie.
Well, this was a teaser trailer too, so we don't even have actual. This trailer still considered a teaser.
I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna go into some of Dumbledore's heritage a little bit more, because there's one fucking thing that I just can't understand is how does he speak parcel tongue? Because it's supposed to be something that you can't learn,
right?
And he speaks parcel tongue, so there's that. I was just really curious to see him as a young kid, though.
It was exciting. I started looking for what shirts I'm gonna wear to go see it.
Yeah,
like what shirt I'm gonna wear on the show.
Dude, I was just excited to see Newt and his brother are going to be fucking fighting side by side.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, that was
like
pretty dope.
More wand battles and, oh, God. And then those Thestrals flying in to carry off. I'm just curious to see, like, one, what did Newt do to have the Ministry and Marcusa after him?
Right.
And what's going on in fucking Paris? And then how did Grindelwald escape? Like, that's going to be epic.
Right. So,
do you think we're going to see the full battle between him and Dumbledore in this one, or do you think they're going to pull it out to another episode, to another movie?
Probably another movie.
That's going to be, dude, that's going to be awesome. Seeing a young Dumbledore
Because I think
battle.
Rowling said this is the Newt series. It's going to be 5 movies.
I didn't know that she put a number on it. Damn.
And she's already wrote them out. That's the thing. She, you know, although when she ain't flaming folks on Twitter.
Bro, she lights people's asses up.
When she ain't doing that, she just kept writing, and she already wrote out all the screenplays.
See, what I'm really excited about is the fact that I have no idea what the fuck's going to come.
Right. This
because
is
no
new.
books.
This is original.
It's dope. And they already have like a kind of like a more realistic tone to them. That's kind of like,
tone too. Like, you know, I won't lie. The first few Harry Potters, you know, I was
garbage.
I was annoyed with it because like it's just like, oh, little kids always getting into shit. I didn't really enjoy it until Goblet of Fire.
See, I enjoyed them just because I was like I was young first off, and I was engrossed into the books. But my first Harry Potter movie that I actually liked was Prisoner of Azkaban, because that's when they started getting that dark tone.
Yeah,
and you get to see Sirius Black, and he's like crazy.
Yeah.
But
you know, I did like Prisoner of Azkaban. So I guess it's just the first two. Was it Philosopher's?
The first two,
Stone.
And then
Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, they kind of sucked. They were really cheesy.
They were.
But it's good seeing that they're keeping. I don't know. There's just so much more cooler magic in these movies. Like,
right.
I'm waiting for somebody
like
to beat the Order of Phoenix like fight scene with Dumbledore and Voldemort.
Yeah.
But like the look of it's cool. But it just really be good to see like a more adults battling out like that, like better magic and all this shit.
We get to see more about the auras and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Instead of superpowered Dumbledore and superpowered Harry Potter for no fucking reason.
Right.
So that's pretty cool.
So.
But, oh, God.
All right.
Avengers. What?
You're still watching. He's still watching. He's still watching.
He's going to do that. Don't edit that one out either. You know what you could do, though, is put some cool graphics on those, like some corn dogs. Put some corn dogs from my middle fingers up. Give it like an interesting sound effect.
All right.
Here comes another one, so you're prepared.
Let's see here. We're at 38 minutes. I think 50 minutes. 55. All right, cool. Let's skip to the final trailer for Avengers Infinity War.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, do you have something you need to say?
No. Well, wait.
No, we won't. No. Stop the trailer.
No, go on, because we've already overloaded. Let's go. Keep playing. Go.
All right, go. Yeah, we're looking at it just for y'all know. That's why we're always looking up.
Ah, yes.
Oh, man. This is just... And you know what I loved about this trailer? This was the first time we get to hear a lot more of the interaction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's usually just Thanos talking. You know, we get a few interactions. The stuff we've been waiting to see with all these guys all coming to the same spot. Look at that Iron Man. I mean, come on, dude. Who wouldn't want an iron suit? I mean,
I'm just really curious to see how he's going to take it away from Doctor Strange. Like, I can see how Visions would play out. It's going to be painful. It's going to be in the middle of a fight. And he's just going to rip that fucker out of his face. But Doctor Strange is, though.
This is the stuff I've been waiting on with the trailer.
Yeah.
Cool. Great plan. Just one problem. It sucks. So we go with my plan. and I like it better. And never mind the ending line for the trailer too. That was one of the best conversations. That was a Spider-Man moment right there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go with our fake names.
Oh, so we're using made-up names. Then I'm Spider-Man. Like everybody's trying to figure out who dies. I said, fuck it, everybody dies.
The thing that trips me out the most is that Thanos is from our fucking solar system. That's the crazy thing.
Mhm.
He's from Saturn's moon, Titan.
Yeah. Oh, how wicked was that one scene right there?
Yeah, that made me cream. Not gonna lie. I was like, oh, Captain America, you're such a hunk, dude. Fucking stud over here fighting Thanos.
Oh, here you go. Oh, hey, I'm Peter. That's strange.
We see he's got that new suit. Like, that's
the
fucking
Iron
sick.
Spider. And I think I saw one picture. It takes on the Iron Spider form. Like some of the legs come out of the suit, so he gets the extra legs that the Iron Spider suit has.
First and foremost, Thanos looks like a badass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hope with the after everything's been going on with Black Panther that we're starting to finally get some fucking good villains. That first and foremost,
Right.
But he just seems like such a badass dog. Like, these fight scenes so far seem like they're gonna be great. It makes me think of, we're just fucking Joker. Like, yeah, he wants to balance the scales, so he says, but he's just trying to cause fucking chaos.
Well, like I said,
great.
what he wants to do is to wipe out half the universe.
Well, but do you think they're gonna run with this motivation that he's trying to impress Lady Death?
I don't think they're gonna go with that too much.
I wish they would. Like, that's crazy. Like that. Like, that's like in the comic books. That's like his thing that he's trying to impress Death. Like, that's fucking crazy. I'm gonna destroy everything because I
Right.
want this lady. What's up, girl? You like that? Boom! Planets are destroyed.
Oh,
I did this-
Earth?
I did this for you.
Earth, 8 billion? No, 4 billion.
You want more destruction? I'll give you more destruction.
Mars is the size of Pluto now.
Before we continue, this portion of the show is sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowerment movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside of their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com and use coupon code DOPE for 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. And if Thanos has his way, half of us won't be here and all those clothes will be gone. You better get them quickly.
Quickly.
Dog, I'm excited, dude. Like,
I'm excited. Like, dude, like, we've never seen a plan like this come together as far as a studio.
yeah.
I mean, this has been the plan since 2008. 10 years later, we're finally here.
What do you think the Soul Stone's going to be? I don't think Wakanda anymore.
Because that picture
Yeah, that orange planet.
with Iron Man in it.
Yeah, I did some more digging too, and that orange planet theory sounds like a pretty solid one. Especially because we know that Captain America is trying to hide people on Wakanda,
Yeah.
and it just it seems too convenient for him to get both the Mind Stone and the Soul Stone from Wakanda.
But the thing was, we don't even see him grab all the time. I see the purple in his fist when he's putting the blue one on.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the ether?
And I was wondering about that too, but
Because I thought Thor had it still.
no, he can't have it. Well, it's still on his little.
Yeah, I thought it was in
Blade.
Asgard.
No, well, I mean, remember, because that's just destroyed.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying.
I thought it was on his big ass ship, which ironically is a ship from Thanos. Go figure.
Right. But the thing was, we know how to get the Tesseract because we see Loki and Ragnarok look at it.
Mm-hmm.
We know he pretty much grabs it. But did he grab the ether? Or did he leave it? Is it just floating out in fucking space?
I feel like he had mentioned it in Ragnarok though at some point. But the other thing too is going to be interesting is how he got the other ones from the Collector. And I've been trying to figure out how he's going to play into this because the Collector is supposed to be in the comic books, is supposed to be a villain as well.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get them all for himself as well.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we're going to be able to see
Probably
a
not.
fight between them or like some kind of flashback because
you got to remember.
I want to see what he's capable of.
Well, the Collector didn't have it. Nova had it.
No, but he has Nova has one of them, but remember Thor gave him one of them as well.
Which one?
I'm not sure.
It had to have been the Ether then.
It might have been the. Oh no,
It has
I'm
to
in a
be the
little worried because I know for a fact Thor gave him one because they told him that we have. It was him and
Yep.
Sif went there.
It was Ether.
Okay,
it was the Ether. It was the end of the Dark World. Because Nova Corps had the purple, the
Power Stone.
Right. Tesseract was in Asgard. Time is Doctor Strange. Mind Stones with
Vision.
yeah. So yeah, it was
But then now we're missing the
the Ether. So he hasn't been to the Collector yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, because the Mind Stone was the one that was in the scepter. So
Yeah. Shit. Just prepare, people. The show after April 27th. Don't tune in if you're not ready for the spoilers, because it's a full-on conversation. We're gonna have Marcus Griffin up here. We're gonna who knows who else we're gonna have up here. That's gonna be just one of those things.
I bought my tickets already. I'm ready. I'm prepared to go.
This movie, like Black
the first
Panther.
time I bought movie tickets a month
Black
out.
Panther broke the movie pre-sale record, and then Avengers came and said, "Hold my beer," and broke the record in 6 hours.
That's fucking incredible. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm more excited for this one. Nah, that's a lie. I'm more excited. There's no movie I'm more excited about right now than the Avengers.
I can't think.
I've already forgot the other movie we discussed. Today. I forgot already.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
Ooh, yeah. Definitely more excited about Avengers.
I am too. But like I said, it's two different feels too, though. Like,
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Avengers is like on a 15.
But thing is,
Crimes of Grindelwald is like a 9.
the thing with Crimes of Grindelwald was this original something we had no anticipation for this. With Avengers Infinity War, we've been waiting on this. Like,
Yeah. For 10 years.
10 years. Like, it's little kids who went to go see Iron Man who are now in college, like, losing their fucking mind waiting on
Yeah,
it.
and they've been teasing Thanos for so long and giving us little 20-second clips of him there, here
I
and
can't
there.
remember. Which one was the one where he's like, fine, I'll do it myself? Where he goes, and it's the first time you see the girl.
Yeah, it was the ending clip. Yeah,
It was an end quote, in a credit. I can't remember which movie, but he was like, was it Guardians?
I think so. Actually,
He
that
was
would
like-
make the most sense.
He was like, fine, I'll do it myself. I was like, oh, shit is about to go down.
And then we get to see like I think it was Gamora up there as a kid and all that.
Well, you
shit.
also get to see,
That's crazy.
was it the Black Army, his lieutenants,
Mm-hmm.
like like the one who was torturing Doctor Strange. That looks, I'm gonna lie, that looks a little creepy, Hellraiser.
I love it.
That looks a little Hellraiser, and I'm excited for it.
I like that they're starting to tease a little bit more darkness in these movies because they haven't really gone dark since Winter Soldier.
Right.
And like Civil War kind of took a step back from being as dark, and I would like to see them make another step towards.
Well, it's still
Winter
the Russo
Soldier.
brothers, because Russo
Yeah.
brothers did the first two, did Winter Soldier and Civil War. So this is them at the helm for both this Avengers and the next one.
I think it was Ultron.
What?
Where he said, "Fine, I'll go." Yeah, it was Ultron.
It was Ultron.
When he said, "Fine, I'll do this myself."
Okay.
Damn, dude.
And
I wonder if they're gonna tell us how they got the gauntlet then, because remember that gauntlet they had on Asgard was a fake.
right. Like I said,
I hope he does this in the movie one time. I just want to see that.
I just want to see that punch that he put on Iron Man.
I want to see that punch that he didn't put on Captain America. You got caught by a human, dude. Weak ass guy.
Yeah, I think they're all gonna die. So
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
And then unfortunately, I'm part of so many other things, like little like trailers and like stuff on IG. I've already seen Cap's outfit for the next Avengers,
Like this one or the one
the next one, and it's close to his original outfit.
Dope.
So I'm like, I got a feeling it's gonna be something with time stone. Is how they all end up coming back.
You know, that's interesting because no one's ever actually talked about having that one be the key. Everybody's talking about the ether and shaping reality, but no one's talking about, hey, just go back in time.
Right. Because, like I say, in the clips, if you look at the little behind-the-scenes sneaking pictures.
Mm-hmm. But they could be trying to throw us off the scent, too.
Yeah, but why? Why? It seems like he's more comfortable. He even says it in the Avengers. He's more comfortable in, like, the older style. I remember when he got the new suit, he was like, sort of itchy, tight.
No.
He did not like the new suit.
Mm-hmm.
So now we see him back in it. No beard, short hair.
I'm just ready to see some ass.
Yeah, we're about to get it, man. It's about to be on.
It was funny because they were talking about how the movie was, like, you know, moved up a week.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my calendar and my boss like, fuck, it's still over a month out, though. Yeah. So.
And like I said, there's some people who still try to say, like, oh, yeah. But, I mean, Black Panther's doing great at the box office. This week is consecutive number one. Only Avatar's done that, right?
Yeah.
So, congrats. But it's also a great lesson in placement because Black Panther was going to have competition until March. And they came out in mid-February.
Yeah, I don't think it would have the same kind of response if it came out like right around like Fantastic Beasts.
Well, I don't think it would have the same if they came out in May when everything drops. June when everything drops.
There's just be too many things that people want to see. And you just wouldn't have the physical amount of time to go and see all that movie 4 times. That's
why I tell people, I'm like, for the fact that both Avengers movies still have more money than Black Panther, although he's close to taking the domestic.
It's going to be crazy to see, though, a single hero movie take on a whole team of movies.
Right. I think he's about to take the lead as most profitable domestic superhero movie.
How much money do you think Avengers is going to bring in if you had a ballpark?
I called it. I called it when I posted the trailer, remember? $2 billion. Black Panther's sitting at, I think, 1.2.5 or 1.3 right now. Mm-hmm. I'm giving Avengers $2 billion.
How much have the first two brought in?
They're over $1 billion, I know that.
Yeah.
Ultron is more than the original. But I think Cap got Ultron. No. It's close between those two.
So, let's see. The first one was 1.5, 220 million on release, I think. But it was 1.59. And then, let's see, Avengers 2 is 1.4.
Now, I think because they say, is that adjusted for inflation?
I mean, not really. But, I mean, even if it is, though.
That still means that first one is even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I don't see, they wouldn't, inflation hasn't gone up that much to make it that big of a deal. Because that was in 2012, so. And fucking,
I forgot. Look, Forrest break it down. It makes the percentage changes it a bit, especially when we start talking billions.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is that like that's only a 5-year gap, or a 6-year gap. So I mean, it's not going to be that much of a difference. It's not going to be like from 1.5 to like 1.7.
Oh no.
But yeah, fucking Civil War did 1.1, so it still came on below. Yeah. But it's a $1 billion movie. But Iron Man 2, actually no, Iron Man 2 did better than that because Iron Man 2 is 1.2. So I didn't know that about Iron Man 2. You know, I don't remember shit about any of the Iron Man movies. They all kind of just blend in together.
Actually, we just watched that one over the weekend, and I forgot. Iron Man 2 was really a good movie. You can tell it was a hack job, though. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, that's what Jon Favreau, that's what made him walk away.
Yeah. If I remember right, though, I think Iron Man 2 was my favorite one out of all of them.
That was the one we first get War Machine.
Yeah. Yeah, with Terrence Howard.
Oh, no. It was Don Cheadle, Iron Man 2. Terrence Howard didn't make it to the second.
Fuck, you're right. Yeah, he was in the first. He played Rhodey, but he never suited up as War Machine. Yeah, you're right.
But that's going to be our show, people. As you can tell, we're hyped for that movie. We're hyped for a whole bunch of movies. We're hyped for some good TV shows. I'm going to finish Jessica Jones by the next show. Because out of Marvel movies, I will say she has the second best writing, maybe. Because The Punisher right now took number one for me.
I never finished The Punisher.
Punisher was good. Like even like my thing was, I don't want the filler episodes to feel like filler. And shit, that 8-episode curse was sort of bad on Daredevil, really bad on Luke Cage, and fuck Iron Fist.
I have pushed Iron Fist so far out of my mind. I saw him on a on a poster and I couldn't remember his fucking name. I just was like, damn, that's that shitty movie TV show. Yeah.
But I'm gonna do Jessica Jones because she had until The Punisher the best writing out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to watch Dragon Ball Super over. I got halfway through it after Elijah, you ever watch Dragon Ball Super? Yes. Dragon Ball Super is fucking dope.
Well, speaking of animation, the Castlevania is finna drop on Netflix, and that is, dude. And we're getting more than just 4 episodes. Yeah, dude. Like,
I'm watching Dragon Ball Super because they just released info that they're going to be doing another origin story about the Saiyans.
Yeah.
And that it's going to be a new villain. It's supposed to be like a villain that dude's been sitting on for like 10 years that he's been wanting to use. Nice. So I'm excited about that shit. Yeah, you should go look into it. They're going to have a full-length movie. It's going to be out in December. But I know they just had the series, the season end like last week or a week and a half ago. And I was watching that shit when it was still in Japanese, like the subbed version of it. That shit was fucking hilarious, especially when they do like the inner universe wars.
Yeah,
that shit's fucking great. If you've never watched Dragon Ball Super, you gotta watch that shit.
I might have to.
Some crazy.
And also we got
super powered like crazy. Though.
Also,
skip the first 20 episodes. The animation sucks there.
Kind of. There's some filler episodes, especially when they go to that fucking tropical paradise with Vegeta. He's on vacation. It's totally pointless.
Also, dropping this week, Pacific Rim Uprising.
Yep.
And we'll be
the
checking
better
it.
Transformers movie.
Yeah.
That's Transformers' big brother. So
right.
It's so fucked up that like I take away from Pacific Rim's like quality by referring to it as Transformers' older brother. But to be honest, that's what it is. I mean, let's be real. Pacific Rim is like, it's a popcorn flick.
It is.
I don't really remember what the storyline was for the first. Oh yeah, they're fighting the kaiju.
Right.
That's the whole thing. They're fighting kaiju. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, there's some shit about the new Godzilla movie too.
Oh, word.
I saw some shit about that. Yeah, Godzilla movie's gonna be coming out. I think.
Cool.
I saw some random ass list of like movies between now and like
Probably
2021.
Or some shit.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be our show, people. Make sure you check us out. We're gonna have Jessica Jones. We're gonna be talking about Pacific Rim. It was a bunch more trailers released, but some smaller movies. But I was like, there's no way I can bring this up with these 2 movies. Like, it would get no justice.
Oh, Unsane comes out soon.
Which one? Unsane. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. But make sure you tune in later this week with the full episode drops. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here, and thanks for joining us.
Quesadilla time.
Well, no, not quesadilla. What is it?
I'm not saying that shit. There's not gonna